It's however you guys want to do it. You guys just won the title. You get to make decisions.
Let's go. I like that. I like that. Marcus is the talker, so he can start here, Mark. All right, Mark.
No. Wait. No, do start.
Well, I'll probably let me just start with what these two guys are saying. Like, look, it's obvious how talented these two guys are, and as a coach, I've been doing this for a lot of time. I'm fortunate I never was able to have two guys on one team like this, so these guys are special. But what makes them special is that they realize the three other guys and the guys that we bring in are so important to our success. Most guys that are as talented as them sort of overlook those things, and the reason we're here and we've had the type of season we had is because of them, more without the ball. They're fantastic with the ball. Everybody's been reading about them, but they totally understand how important all the other guys and how important our unit is. I can't say enough about that.
Coach, what do you, I mean, a dude's got, a broken, bone.
Yeah.
He's got a brace on there, and he gets 31, 17, 7, 3 assists, draws, I think it's 14 fouls?
Yeah, I mean, really, he's a tough dude. I mean, he's like, people see all the stuff he does with the ball, but like underneath his drive, like he's got like a fire, man. I mean, Marcus knows because they're guys, but a dude's drive and fire probably outweigh his skill set, which is saying a lot because his skill set is extremely high, but his drive and his will is off the chart for a high school guy.
Question for Marcus and Adu. Obviously, this program had not won a WPIAL title since 1997. How much was that talked about in y'all's 4 years here? How much of a monkey on y'all's back was that throughout your time at Quaker Valley?
It was definitely a big weight. We knew senior year we can definitely go get that. If not before that, it didn't work out before, but it's just super exciting that we could get it done now.
Definitely. Coming in our sophomore year, we had a chance. Lost to Belburn, and in the quarterfinal, we should not have lost that game. So we knew next chance we get, we're taking it, and that's exactly what we did this year.
Marcus, you and Adu can both and have both been described as slashing guards, and you guys like to get to the rim clearly, as we saw tonight. So how do you think Adu's game complements yours in a game like tonight, and what is so special about his game that you see out there?
It definitely does compliment a lot because he draws a lot of defenders on him. They focus a lot on him. They know he could shoot that ball even if he does slash a good bit. It's great having him on the team.
And Adu, how'd that hand feel tonight, and what kind of condition were you in coming in tonight's game?
Whenever we start playing, I kind of forget about it at times, but whenever I shoot the ball, I realize, I still have a glove on my hand and can't really do the things I normally do, but I think I adjusted well, and whenever they closed in on me, I was able to get it to Marcus or someone on the outside who was able to hit a shot or get into the paint and finish.
Mike, obviously, heck of a story. You coming here in the mid-80s and elevating this program from not being at this level to winning a WPIAL title in '97, leaving, coming back, and being so close to knock down the door tonight. What does it mean to you?
Well, it's obviously special, but I think what is special, though, our program's been special. I don't think our program's any different now than it was 3 hours ago. I mean, we just have a title with us. I mean, our program, if you would see the number of guys that are here through the last 25 years and the number of guys that reach out, I'm just very fortunate. And that these guys wanted to win it for all those other guys that stand in the circle and say us. You could say us to any Quaker Valley basketball player for the last 25 years, and there's a connection. So that part of it's more special to me, that we finally were able to finish. I'm extremely happy for those teams we brought here that were very, very close. And I think those guys knew that. It's not something we ever really talked about, but they're smart guys. I mean, they sort of were carrying the torch and understood that they were ready to go get it done.
You're saying it wasn't vocalized, the fact that it was 25 years in the making, this moment?
It was vocalized from me. I know those guys, and we're terrific player-driven. When you look at the 4 senior guys that we have here and all their leadership, they all come in a different way. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know they've spoken about it for sure, but it's not something that in a huddle that, I once said, hey, it's been 25 years, we need to win it. We just, next game up, let's get prepared. And, they understand the routine really well. But we have our coaches huddle, and then they have their player huddle. And, you might as well ask them. I mean, I'm sure that they probably brought it up. So, did you guys talk about that, Jack?
About
Wanting to finish a championship? Yeah, I'm
mean,
asking the questions now. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of our conversation all year. It wasn't just today in the huddle, but we make sure before every game we come together and talk about it, and we all have a common goal, and we went out and did that tonight.
Marcus, for you guys at halftime tonight, did you have anything, a flip that maybe switched, or switch that maybe flipped?
First half was kind of rough, especially for me. But I couldn't let the team down. I knew I had to flip something, turn the game around a little bit. That's exactly what happened.
I do kind of similar question that he asked Marcus, but when you're 2 for 10 in the first half, what does it take for you to not let that get to your head and have that second half that you had and finish with 31-17 and 7 blocks?
See, I didn't know I was 2 for 10.
Probably a good thing you didn't know at the moment.
Yeah, but our trainer, Derek, he told me what happens when you miss a shot twice. And I just say, I'm not going to miss the next one. So that's just my mindset the whole time. Just keep on shooting because I know what I'm capable of doing. So I know at one point it's going to go in, and that's exactly what happened in the second half.
All good.